The energy in Philadelphia is electric as the Eagles gear up for what could be one of the most intense playoff campaigns in recent memory. From the start of the season, it has been a journey filled with highs and lows, moments of brilliance, and tests of resilience. Fans across the city are feeling the buzz. And it's easy to see why. The team has shown a mix of veteran leadership and youthful exuberance that has kept every game exciting and unpredictable. Devontae Smith has emerged as a central figure in this narrative, bringing not just skill but an attitude that exemplifies what it means to play fearless football, his commitment to his craft, his insistence on executing his own style, and the calm confidence he projects have set a tone throughout the locker room. When a player like Devontae steps onto the field, his energy radiates, pushing teammates to match his focus and intensity. It is this collective mindset that has allowed the Eagles to navigate the pressures of a demanding season while maintaining their identity as a team that refuses to be defined by past missteps or the standings. Every matchup is treated as an opportunity to assert themselves, to prove that no matter who stands across from them, Philadelphia is prepared to compete at the highest level. Looking back at the season, the Eagles' roster moves have played a critical role in shaping their current momentum. Decisions that may have seemed controversial early on have begun to show their strategic value. The departure of Bryce Huff, for example, initially raised questions, especially given his flashes of potential in the opening weeks. However, as the season unfolded, it became evident that consistency and reliability were the priorities, and the team's decision to move on reflected a long-term vision rather than short-term reaction. Meanwhile, players like Hassan Reddick have quietly demonstrated their worth. His past experiences in New York and Tampa Bay may not have highlighted his capabilities, but under the Eagles system, he has flourished, revealing an adaptability and intelligence that contributes to the team's overall cohesion. These moves are not just about immediate impact, they reflect a calculated approach that balances talent, evaluation with strategic foresight, ensuring that the roster remains competitive both this season and in the future. Integrating players who understand the system and can deliver under pressure is a hallmark of a team that aims for sustained success, and the Eagles have made it clear that building a strong, adaptable unit is just as important as any single game. On the defensive side, Jalen Hurts has become a revelation. His versatility and instinctual play have made him a cornerstone of the Eagles' defense. Watching him in action is a reminder of how college experience and natural talent can translate into game-changing contributions at the professional level. Hunt has the rare ability to influence multiple aspects of the game, from penetrating offensive lines to reading the quarterback and making crucial interceptions. Leading the team in sacks and turnovers demonstrates not just physical ability, but an understanding of situational football, a trait that separates elite defenders from the rest. Critics early on doubted his capacity to handle the speed and intensity of the NFL, but Hunt has consistently proven that he belongs at the top tier of defensive playmakers. Alongside him, Jalen Phillips provides stability and strength, excelling in run defense and making plays that, while not always reflected in statistics, shift the momentum in favor of the Eagles. The combination of Hunt's explosive instincts and Phillips' steady, intelligent presence has fortified the Eagles' defensive line, allowing the team to dictate the pace of games and create pressure that forces opponents into mistakes. As the playoffs approach, this defensive foundation will be a decisive factor, providing both confidence and tangible advantages in high-stakes moments. Offensively, the emergence of Trout Jr. has caught the attention of fans and analysts alike. His recent display against the Commanders showcased a player capable of dominating multiple facets of the game, from 12 tackles in a single contest to applying relentless pressure on quarterbacks, disrupting plays in the backfield, and reading the flow of the game. Trout Jr. has proven that he is more than just a backup option. His preparation, game awareness, and adaptability highlight a player who understands the weight of his role and the nuances of professional football. The potential for him to transition into a starting role adds an exciting layer of depth to the Eagles roster, providing coaches with the flexibility to rotate personnel without losing intensity or performance. The presence of a linebacker who can consistently impact games in multiple ways elevates the defense as a whole. And as playoff football often comes down to execution under pressure, having a player like Trout Jr. ready to rise to the occasion is invaluable. Teammates recognize his value, and his growth signals the team's capacity to blend emerging talent with experienced leaders to form a cohesive, high-performing unit. The playoff matchup against the San Francisco 49ers brings into focus the stakes and challenges that lie ahead. While injuries have influenced the 49ers' depth, their lineup remains formidable, demanding that the Eagles maintain focus on fundamentals, stopping the run, controlling the line of scrimmage, and executing with precision on every play. Christian McCaffrey continues to be a pivotal figure, and the Eagles' defensive planning emphasizes neutralizing his impact, yet beyond individual matchups, what stands out is the team's cohesion and composure. Post-game discussions and practice observations reveal players who understand the playoff environment's intensity and the need for precise execution. One misstep in this setting can end a season, but the Eagles approach each challenge with methodical discipline, focusing on preparation, situational awareness, and trust in their teammates. This philosophy has underpinned the team's ability to navigate the ups and downs of the regular season and will be essential as they confront one of the league's top squads in a hostile environment. Philadelphia's 11-win, 6-loss record speaks to a team that has balanced resilience with adaptability. Injuries and mid-season adjustments tested the Eagles, yet the defense consistently delivered, often serving as the backbone of the team's performance. Offensively, the return of seasoned players like Lane Johnson brings stability and opens the door for explosive plays, complementing the contributions of rising stars like Trout Jr. and Jalen Hurts. The combination of experience and youthful energy has created a dynamic environment where both veterans and emerging talents can thrive. This balance is critical as the Eagles prepare for playoff matchups, where the ability to blend strategic execution with raw athleticism often determines the difference between advancing and elimination. The team's confidence, preparation, and versatility are emerging as central themes, positioning Philadelphia as a team capable of competing at the highest level. Internal belief and morale are central to the Eagles' playoff readiness. Players exude confidence not only in their own abilities, but in the collective potential of the team. This mindset is crucial in a league where the margin between victory and defeat can be incredibly narrow. The locker room culture reflects accountability, trust, and resilience, emphasizing that postseason football demands both mental and physical preparation. Observing the way the team responds to adversity, supports one another, and maintains composure under pressure reveals a group committed to excellence. Confidence is paired with execution, ensuring that moments of high tension do not disrupt the team's rhythm. As the Eagles prepare to face the 49ers at Lincoln Financial Field, this mental edge may prove as important as any physical skill, allowing the team to perform with clarity, precision, and relentless focus. For fans, the anticipation is matched by the potential for historic performances. The NFC playoff landscape is intensely competitive, yet the Eagles have repeatedly demonstrated the ability to challenge any opponent on any given day. Dominant defensive efforts, impactful offensive plays, and the strategic deployment of personnel all contribute to a sense that Philadelphia is poised to make a statement. The focus now is on sustaining consistency, minimizing errors, and leveraging the strengths that have carried the team through the season. Watching the Eagles navigate high-pressure scenarios will offer a window into how well preparation, talent, and mental toughness converge, shaping the outcomes of the postseason. Veteran leadership, emerging stars, and an experienced coaching staff combine to create a team with both depth and adaptability, capable of responding to diverse challenges and capitalizing on opportunities as they rise. As the Eagles prepare to face the San Francisco 49ers, the intensity in Philadelphia has reached a fever pitch. Every practice, every meeting, and every walkthrough reflects a team that understands the stakes. The playoffs are a different level, where execution under pressure can define careers, and the Eagles seem ready to embrace that challenge. The coaching staff has emphasized discipline, attention to detail, and maintaining a balanced approach, blending aggression with smart decision-making. Players have responded by elevating their focus, knowing that every snap could swing momentum and determine the outcome of the game. There is a palpable sense of accountability within the locker room, a shared understanding that preparation is as crucial as talent, and that confidence without execution is meaningless. Devontae Smith continues to set the tone for the offense, embodying a mentality that blends poise, preparation, and adaptability. His approach to the game is methodical. He studies defenses, identifies opportunities, and trusts his instincts when the moment demands it. Watching him operate in practice and in games, it is clear that his leadership extends beyond the plays he makes. His mindset influences teammates, fostering a culture where focus, consistency, and precision are non-negotiable. Every drill, every snap, and every alignment is treated with purpose, and that dedication carries over into game situations. The result is an offense that functions not just as a collection of individual talent, but as a cohesive unit capable of executing complex schemes under pressure. The Eagles' offensive rhythm is a reflection of this philosophy, and as the playoffs begin, it will be crucial for Devontae and his teammates to maintain that consistency against a disciplined and talented 49ers defense. On defense, Jalen Hurts has continued to emerge as a player capable of changing the course of a game in a single play. His versatility allows him to be effective in multiple roles, whether attacking the line, dropping into coverage, or reading the quarterback to anticipate throws. The ability to adapt in real time is critical in the playoffs, where opposing teams adjust their schemes quickly, and Hunt has consistently proven that he can stay one step ahead. Alongside him, Jalen Phillips provides a stabilizing presence, excelling in run support and applying relentless pressure, even when his contributions are less visible on the stat sheet. This combination has made the Eagles' defensive ends formidable, creating disruptions that can force turnovers and swing momentum at key points. Defensive cohesion is essential in postseason football, and the synergy between Hunt, Phillips, and the rest of the front seven has become a defining feature of the Eagles' approach. Every player understands their role, and the unit functions as a single, coordinated force rather than a collection of individuals. Trout Jr. continues to develop into a cornerstone of the Eagles' linebacker corps. His ability to impact multiple facets of the game, tackling, pressuring the quarterback, and executing plays behind the line of scrimmage, provides both depth and flexibility. The playoffs demand that teams can adjust to injuries, fatigue, and changing game plans, and having a player of Trout Jr.'s caliber ensures that the Eagles can respond without losing effectiveness. His preparation and football intelligence make him a reliable weapon in any matchup, and his growth throughout the season reflects both his personal dedication and the team's ability to develop emerging talent in high-stakes games. Players like Trout Jr. are essential, as they allow the teams to maintain intensity and precision even when faced with unexpected challenges. The offensive line, bolstered by veterans like Lane Johnson, has provided stability and allowed the Eagles to open lanes for both the running and passing games. Consistency at this level is critical, as playoff defenses are faster, more physical, and relentless in their pursuit of disrupting rhythm. The Eagles' line has shown the ability to adapt to different defensive schemes, maintaining discipline while creating opportunities for skilled players to make decisive plays. When combined with the precision routes run by receivers and the decision-making of the quarterback, the result is an offense capable of sustaining drives, controlling the clock, and putting pressure on opponents. The balance between veteran leadership and youthful energy in these units ensures that the Eagles have multiple dimensions to their attack, making them unpredictable and difficult to contain. FlyEaglesFly News family, smash subscribe and hit like. Your support keeps the freshest Philadelphia Eagles updates flying in. Drop your take in the comments and let's talk birds. Something felt off the moment Jalen Hurts stepped into the spotlight. It wasn't a single play, a stat line, or a clear mistake that set social media buzzing, but rather a subtle shift in presence that fans seemed to catch instantly. The quarterback looked the same on paper, yet different in ways that are hard to quantify and easy to speculate about. His body language, the way he moved between snaps, even the expressions caught by the cameras suggested a version of Hurts that didn't fully match the familiar image supporters have grown used to. Rumors began circulating almost immediately. Some whispered about lingering physical issues that might not be serious enough to keep him sidelined, but significant enough to alter rhythm and confidence. Others pointed to the mental toll of expectations, pressure, and constant scrutiny, especially for a leader who has long been praised for his composure and calm authority. There were also those who wondered if internal dynamics, play calling adjustments, or strategic disagreements could be weighing on him more than anyone wants to admit. What makes the situation intriguing is the silence surrounding it. No clear explanation has been offered, and Hurts himself maintained his usual reserved demeanor, giving little away. That vacuum has only fueled speculation. In a league where quarterbacks are dissected frame by frame, any deviation from the norm becomes a storyline, and Hurts' different look has quickly become one. Fans are split between concern and confidence. Some see this as a temporary phase, a natural fluctuation over a long season, while others fear it could signal deeper issues beneath the surface. For now, It remains a rumor-driven conversation, built on observation rather than confirmation, but one thing is undeniable: people noticed. And when a player as central as Jalen Hurts appears even slightly altered, the football world tends to listen closely, waiting to see whether this moment fades quietly or grows into something much bigger. That's a wrap from FlyEaglesFly News. If you want the fastest Eagles updates, subscribe, drop a like, and turn on the bell. Sound off in the comments. Let's talk birds.